Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sarah Rizvi, and I'm the editor of Channel Middle East. And I'm delighted to welcome you all today. We have some of the top executives from NetApp and their distribution partner, Ingram Micro. So today we are joined by Maya Zakour, who's the Channel Sales Director for Middle East, Africa, Italy, and Spain at NetApp, and the Managing Director of Ingram Micro, Bahasala. We also have Mohsin Khan, who is the Product Manager for NetApp at Ingram, and Sam Johnny, who's the Business Unit Manager with Ingram. Today's discussion is, like we know, is about the growing popularity of cloud and the opportunities that are available for the partners and how channel stakeholders can address challenges, especially considering the uncertainties in the global economy. So cloud is being adopted very aggressively across all industry segments, and there are some very clear expectations and benefits of cloud adoption. So as cloud adoption among enterprise customers continues to accelerate, and looking at the numbers from IDC, where they have revised their prediction for public cloud spending in the META region from its pre-COVID numbers to reach something like $2.8 billion this year. Looking at these numbers, I would first like to start with Maya and Mohsin. If you can please highlight the key trends in cloud adoption in the Middle East and Africa. Maya, can we start with you, please?
Yes, of course. Thanks a lot, Sarah, for the opportunity. And it's really a great topic today that we will be covering, speaking about cloud and the opportunity, the market trends, and how we can as well support our partners. I'm so happy that you started by stating the trends and the business opportunity, which is for this year, it is around 2.8 billion. And this is post the COVID or the pandemic. And by, I think, 2024, if we continue in the article, it is around 6.5 billion. So this is really a big opportunity, and this is the public cloud spending. And imagine the opportunity that lays in front of our partners and to benefit from. So looking at the trend, I think earlier this year, and with the data centers of the main hyperscalers opening up between UAE, Bahrain, and Qatar, it really helped picking up and giving the trust for customers to start spending in the public cloud, because as we all know, in the past it was a challenge. Do we trust the cloud or we don't? And with having, I would say, government funding these projects and these data centers in these GCC countries, I see a potential for all partners to start maybe developing their expertise and benefiting from this opportunity. So yes, we see lots of opportunities, even from NetApp perspective, and we encourage our partners to know how to give this $2.8 billion currently that is available in the market, this confidence to move to the cloud. So that's from my side, and maybe Mohsin would like to add a few other things from his side.
Yeah, so thanks Maya, thanks a lot Sarah for introducing me, and Maya for updating exactly like what is the roadways for us and what is the pathways which we are following as NetApp as a company with respect to cloud as technology. Now, as Maya rightly said, we are seeing a lot of investment from all the verticals, in particularly to cloud, and the hyperscale cloud service providers or who are coming to Gulf has already started investing heavily in this market, and we are seeing a clear trend of our customers considering cloud as a viable option. And with respect to technologies are concerned, I will speak more about serverless computing, and then now customers are seeing into more of data analytics and big data and machine learning and natural language processing. So that is the key 4 or 5 technologies which customers are in a position to adapt in a recent future, and wherein small mid-market and enterprise customers, wherein this is required for a high level of GPU processing cores, wherein they are not ready to host in their premises, which will be of higher cost. So customers will try to adopt to cloud, so leverage the benefit of the machine learning and analytical, which they can derive benefit by adopting cloud technology. That is one. And then we can able to see serverless computing and edge computing coming into the platform very soon.
So, Baha, can you please tell us more about your partnership with NetApp and how this relationship has evolved over the years to be where it is today?
So it's been some time. We started the relation on 2007, Q2. I do remember that time. There was a clear mutual interest from both sides to start this relation, and from our side, I remember it was all about transforming as a distributor from broadline distribution to value-add distribution, and this came at the right time from having the wonderful relation with NetApp, where we were in need of a solid storage brand like NetApp to really complement and add value to our existing product line. And I also believe that at the same time, NetApp had clear goals to start solid distribution setup in the Middle East. And I always remember that things have evolved from a vendor who's focusing on end user development to building a solid channel and trying to shift business from a focus on oil and gas and try to add more verticals to their line of business through solid distribution channel partners that are able to extend their arms to different verticals, as a matter of fact. So I do believe that it was a wonderful relation, and it was all about agreeing and understanding the trends of today, the trends of tomorrow, and where we together can be part of this planning to reach a much better growth. And I see the channel approach, developing different channel segments, developing different verticals, and growing our teams, as a matter of fact, to really add value to the business. So again, it's been some good 13 plus years so far, and we are really looking forward to do business together for as long as it will take us.
Now, in continuation to this partnership, Sam, my next question is for you. How would you say cloud solutions have enabled your partners to accelerate business growth?
See, partners always wants to differentiate themselves from their competitors by offering best-in-class services and cloud products to increase the profitability. Now, when it comes to Ingram Micro's cloud journey, wherever the partners are, we are able to enable them to make it simplify their cloud journey with innovation and programs that can automate them. So this is how Ingram Micro has helped our channel partners to move forward with their cloud journey. Especially we focus on one with all their leading cloud platforms. We are able to manage it in one single contract with one single platform. That's what Ingram Cloud Marketplace is all about. With our Market API offerings, partners can always integrate with their e-commerce and CRM with our cloud marketplace. Now, when you look at the current trends of the channel partners, what they are investing or end customers are investing is predominantly in hybrid cloud. Now, when you take the IDC data, 90% of the global enterprise customers wants to move to hybrid cloud. And when we look at the way we have combined with our NetApp solution, along with Ingram Micro, we are able to provide a simplified ease to move partners to hyperscaler as well as to maintain their local data centers together. So that solution of hybrid cloud solution with NetApp helps us to drive forward the business. And that's the combination which is helping us to drive more revenue at this point of time.
The challenge with the channel is that they need to think more than building a data center. You see, and that's part of the challenge we're going through with the channel. Channel need to transform from building data center to building solutions, that has to include more than the normal devices and hardware that we are familiar with. They need to be very much attached to definitely Internet of Things, cloud, artificial intelligence, business intelligence, security. All these elements has to come as part of the offering now, rather than we're very solid offering a good data center setup with whatever hardware that can be associated. So and I think if it's the vendor like NetApp or a distribution has to try their level best to enable and support the channel to come out of their comfort zone that they've been living with year after year, and try to really develop their skills and ability for them to do more than building a data center. So they have to be a solid advisor to their customers in terms of how we can save money, how we can add value to our existing setup, rather than to take whatever requests they want and transform this into a solid hardware offering. And happy to see the evolutions and how things are developing. I mean, you're talking to a storage vendor who was so attached one day to selling as much gigabyte, as much as terabyte. And as we can all see, the transformation is really happening today, whereby their first go-to-market message is go cloud, and it proves that things are evolving, but we need to make sure that the channel are very much aligned with these changes that are happening today.
What would you advise the partners to expect around cloud solutions from NetApp?
Yeah, Sarah, I would say today our partners, or the type of what we have as partners, they are in various stages, right? So you have the ones that they are already providing cloud services, and they are not maybe as many as we want to have, and you have the normal system integrators, and you still have this a lot of traditional system integrators who are uncertain how to move to the cloud. I would really suggest that we work closely with these partners to make sure that they understand first what they have, enable them to make sure that they understand the key differentiator and how they can reach their install base, because they can reach their install base as well from the customer, from the cloud story and the cloud data services. And maybe that discussion would lead them to be more selling, for example, refreshing the install base because the customer is still not ready to move to the cloud. But I would say follow us to understand more of what we have currently as an offering. And as you heard me speaking right now, it's a lot, and we have a lot of key differentiator. And with every opportunity, you can sell a service from NetApp Cloud Data Services. So don't lose the opportunity, develop yourself, and reach out to us to know more about how we can help you if you're not ready yet as a system integrator to move, but we will be building up your capabilities to deliver these kind of solutions to the market. A lot as well on the strategy to come. As I said, we're having Spot, we announced lots of projects, we have Keystone, and Keystone is something that it is not yet open in the Middle East. I've been pushing and asking for it for Middle East and Africa We have it in Europe, and it gives great facilities to our customers and to our partners. Leasing, if I would say, even on-prem with the consumption model as well. So all in all, we're really making it very easy, costly from the cost perspective, very easy for the customers to invest, and a great solution that with every customer I've said during my 3 years at NetApp, they always speak very highly about the technology. So that is from in general the cloud, but not to forget, we have data fabric and data fabric solution. It scales from whatever you're thinking, from converged, hyper-converged, even if you're thinking about the AI space and how you can take it to the market, even starting from the cloud discussion, but landing into how you manage data in these workloads. Please reach to us and we will make sure we will help you. So that's from my side.
Baha, I would like to ask this question of you now, especially for the channel. Would you say that the second half of 2020 is something that they should be optimistic about?
My views on this, Sarah, is there are very simple two choices. Whether one will pick the route of change, the route of being proactive, the route of being creative, or someone who would rather stay in their comfort zone. My assessment here, or my advice is or the way I look into the future, there will be someone who's benefiting, as a matter of fact, from the epidemic, and even growing their business from a situation like this. And there will be someone who is going to end up losing a whole lot of business and maybe even get out of business. My advice to the channel, my advice to everyone is, it might be the right time to change. It might be the right time to think in a more creative manner. It is definitely the time for people to add more component to what they do today in order to survive. So in short, there will be some that will grow their business, and there will be some that they will lose their business. And it's up to these individuals to really think in a wise manner to see where they want to join.